Are you repeatedly getting calls and WhatsApp messages from unknown numbers for a job opportunity? Is WhatsApp using your microphone and listening to conversations without your consent? This is our cover story on CNBC-TV Newsreel. We'll also talk about the absolute mayhem that's unfolding in Pakistan. Hi, I'm Archana Solanki. Let's get started. Concerns over WhatsApp privacy have once again grown after a Twitter engineer claimed that WhatsApp has been using the microphone in the background while he was asleep, calling it an unacceptable breach. While the Meta-owned app has clarified that it must have been a bug issue and that it's the users who have full control over the mic settings and that everything is protected by end-to-end encryption. However, the Indian government isn't convinced and it has decided to investigate this. Another concern regarding WhatsApp is that users in India have reported receiving missed calls from unknown international numbers. Calls, both audio and video, often originate from countries like Malaysia, Kenya, Vietnam, Ethiopia. WhatsApp has advised users to immediately block and report suspicious accounts so that required action can be taken. Moving on. Days after reports of lithium reserves being discovered in Rajasthan, the Geological Survey of India has termed them as baseless and misleading. The GSI confirmed that it's carrying out exploration for lithium and associated rare metals mineralization in Rajasthan's Degana area, adding that resources will be established only after completion of the drilling work and finalization of the report. Tracking the big story, in a major relief for Go First, the company law tribunal has admitted the cash-strapped airline's voluntary insolvency plea and has granted it protection from recoveries by lenders and lessors. The earlier management of the airline now stands suspended. However, the NCLT has directed that none of the employees are to be laid off. All flights have been cancelled till May 19th. Meanwhile, months after the Supreme Court formed a 5-member expert panel to look into the charges leveled by Hindenburg against the Adani Group, a report has been submitted in a sealed cover before the Supreme Court. The matter has been listed for hearing before CJI D.Y. Chandrachud on May 12th. As per reports, the apex court will also hear SEBI's plea seeking a 6-month extension to complete the probe into the matter. In a first, the transport of blood or blood-related products may soon happen via drones in India. ICMR has confirmed that the experiments have been taking place and one such sample was transported by iDrone and the other by ambulance. The ICMR has said that the drone system will be used across India if no difference is found in samples. Now remember, blood components are required to be transported under appropriate temperature conditions, security and hygiene. Global tech giant Cisco has announced manufacturing plans for Tamil Nadu as its chairman and CEO Chuck Robbins underlined that the company is bullish about the Indian market and its prospects. In an exclusive interaction with CNBC-TV18, Robbins said that he aims to have the manufacturing facility up and running in 12 months in Chennai. All right, the big national headline, will the BJP break the 38-year-old jinx or will it be a clean sweep for the Congress? The results will be clear on Saturday when the counting of votes will happen in Karnataka. Today, voting took place for 224 constituencies in the state. The outcome is likely to be an indicator of voter sentiment ahead of the 2024 general elections next year. Remember, Karnataka has not re-elected an incumbent government since 1985. It's a close contest between the BJP, Congress and the JDS. Andhra Pradesh, Assam and Rajasthan have opposed the legalization of same-sex marriage. The centre today informed the Supreme Court of the state's stance as the hearing is underway in the top court. While Rajasthan said that the marriage of LGBTQ+ will disturb the social fabric, Assam contended it would pose a challenge to the validity of laws concerning marriage and personal laws. Andhra, on the other hand, has cited the views of religious leaders. Meanwhile, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Manipur, Assam and Sikkim have said that they need more time to examine this. Medical students held a protest in Kerala's capital over the murder of Dr. Vandana Das, who was stabbed by a prisoner who was brought to the hospital for treatment. Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan condoled the death of the doctor and said that the incident was shocking and extremely painful. He said a thorough investigation will be conducted. A UN report says that India had 60% of global maternal deaths, stillbirths and neonatal deaths in 2020. India saw 7,88,000 deaths in this year, and of the total 4.5 million deaths across the world. It is followed by Nigeria, Pakistan, Democratic Republic of the Congo, Ethiopia, Bangladesh and China for maternal deaths. The big headline: Pakistan continues to be in the grip of chaos and violence after the arrest of former Prime Minister Imran Khan. Protests by his party members have intensified in the country. Meanwhile, Khan has been indicted in the Toshakhana corruption case, a day after he was arrested by paramilitary force, the Rangers. According to reports, over 1,000 people have been arrested and 6 killed so far. The number is likely to go up by the time you see this report. In a big setback to Donald Trump, a jury found him liable for sexually abusing a columnist in 1996, awarding her $5 million in a judgment that could haunt the former U.S. president as he campaigns to return to the White House. The judgment was announced in a federal courtroom in New York City. Sri Lanka's Supreme Court has given the green light to a bill seeking to decriminalize homosexuality in a move hailed as a historic development by the campaigners. LGBTQ rights activists in Sri Lanka have been campaigning for years to change the law in a country where homosexuality is still punishable by a prison sentence and a fine, leading to the private members' bill presented in Parliament last month. China is targeting foreign consulting companies in anti-spying raids across the country. In the latest, it raided a consultancy firm in Shanghai over concerns of national security. It comes after authorities targeted 2 other U.S. firms, due diligence and consultancy firms, in March and April, and ahead of changes to the country's anti-spying law that could ensnare more companies. All right, let's take a look at a moment of the day. Protesters threw an object that seemed like a piece of cake at Volkswagen chairman at a shareholder meeting. He managed to duck in time to avoid being hit. The activists were protesting the car maker's controversial plant in China's Xinjiang region, where human rights abuses of Uyghur Muslims have come to light. We leave you with these visuals. Thank you for watching.
Holding SE oder der Porsche AG an der Transaktion mitgewirkt haben.
Für alle Dividenden!